Hey, what is up guys? So we're going to be doing a deck profile here. Very different, this one. Feels like, if you guys have actually played Yu-Gi-Oh before, this might seem like that typical Chaos variant type of deck because we're using Haos and Darkus. So it gives that kind of light and dark edginess to it, which I think is definitely going to be very fun here. But without further ado, let's just quickly reveal what we actually have for the Bakugan. So over here I'm going to start off with our Phaedrus Ultra. This is the diamond that I recently pulled, so if you guys haven't actually seen that, then check out the channel and you'll see me opening up this particular set. Aside from that, we have Haos Fangzor, and we're also playing Haos Hydronoid. Very nice here. So overall, this is our team. Very interesting, gives us 4 regular shields and also 2 green fists. I always have stated that I don't like green fists in this particular case, but overall I don't particularly mind these 2 particular Baku cores. 150 B power and plus 2 damage, not particularly the best, but at the same time still okay. As for our regular shields, we're going to be offering up minus 300, and we're also offering plus 400 only for Haos and Ventus. This is going to be a big risk because if your opponent is actually playing Ventus, then it's going to be bad for you. But that being said, Ventus and Haos aren't particularly the most popular attributes that people play. As a result, it's very unlikely that they'll be getting bonuses off this particular Baku core. So if they roll it onto this, then they're most likely getting 0. If they roll it into this, then they'll be getting minus 300. Of course, you also have to be careful as well. Make sure you don't roll it onto these. But if you roll onto this, you get a huge bonus, which is fantastic. Are these Bakugan particularly powerful in terms of B power? No, they're actually quite weak. However, that being said, Haos Bakugan uses domination as the key word. So if your Bakugan holds the most Baku cores, then you get plus 400 B power here. Same thing for this one, then you get 4 damage. So it really depends on the situation you're going with, but overall 7 damage, and plus this one would give you 6 damage, very high. Same thing applies for Phaedrus. We get also 8 damage here, but just 200 B power. So they all have low B power. So as you can see here, we're trying to decrease the opponent's B power gain, or we're trying to increase ours by an exponential amount. And this one was kind of like the best I got for the green fist, which even then it's not too big of a deal. Because we will be supported by our particular action cards once we get to them in our deck. So with that being said, let's open up all these Bakugan and see them in full form. So over here we have our Hydronoid. Definitely love the design of this. Didn't think it would have 5 heads, but yeah, definitely really cool. Love it all. Design looks fantastic. And we also have over here our Haos Fangzor. Definitely very nice as well. See if the camera can focus here. Yeah, there we go. Look at that detail. It's quite amazing how they're able to construct something like that. And of course we have our Phaedrus Ultra. So let's look for the magnet. There it is. Phaedrus Ultra opens up from the top part here. As you can see, the magnet. But definitely gives this very nice look to it. Yeah, definitely quite nice there. I love it. So we'll just set that there. And with that being said, let's now set everything aside and let's get on with the actual deck itself. So to begin, we are playing for Darkus cards. We're playing a Diamond Phaedrus Ultra. Just chose to play one of these, but you know, it's not the best because it's very high cost. But if you are able to get it out, you'll be winning your battles majority of the time. It's just incredibly difficult given how high the cost is. So that's why I'm only playing one of them. We're going to mix it up a bit, try a bit of flip cards here. So we're playing Cease Outsiders, 3 copies of this. Basically anything that is not Darkus, we're not taking any damage from. And mind you, with the low B power we have, we're going to be losing a lot of battles. So Cease Outsiders will definitely help us out quite a bit here in this case. So hopefully you guys actually have copies of these cards. Aside from that, we're playing Storm Generator, plus 300 B power. Like I said, you just need to get more to your Bakugan so that you could actually do things. Same thing for Curse of Darkus. We're going to be losing battles, so we want to reduce the opponent's damage as much as possible. As a result, you have something that is possible to give minus 10 on the opponent. For a bit of balance, we are playing Prismatic Bolt, allowing us to re-increase our B power again, at the same time more damage, but it still gets the job done. And then, of course, we're playing 3 copies of Mind Slip, a very good card. Make sure you remember the effects because these 2 are foreign ones, but it is a cheap cost card, so it's only 2. And basically, you choose a player to discard a card, and then you may re-roll your Bakugan. So that's pretty amazing because you just force your opponent to lose a card and you get to re-roll again if you get a bad roll. So definitely very good card here. It helps out a lot, especially for making the most out of domination. And then of course we have Unrivaled Jump. This card absolutely necessary for the deck. 900 B power. You need your Bakugan to win at certain points. So you need the B power gain, and Unrivaled Jump is just, well, it's unrivaled, so it's just really amazing. And of course we're playing the Corrupting Mist. Decent in terms of cost, but it's 100 B power for each one of your damage your Bakugan has, so will definitely be really good because as you can see here you have 8, so you're getting plus 800. And for this, you're getting plus 700. For this, you're getting plus 200. However, if you have Domination, you could get plus 600. So, mostly Corrupting Mist will be using it on Fangzor and Phaedrus. But even so, it's definitely a really nice card. For Haos cards now, we're playing some hero cards to actually support us in any way we can. We're playing 3 particular heroes in this case here. So, we're playing Colonel Armstrong Trip. When one of your Bakugan attacks, you get to draw a card. Great, because we're playing Darkus and a lot of sacrifice effects, so we're going to need as many cards as we can. Colonel Armstrong will help. Veronica Venegas, Domination. If your Bakugan are holding the most Bakukors, plus 3 damage to your attacks as well, making you very powerful. Philomena Dusk. Also a very interesting card here with the Domination. If your Bakugan is holding the most Bakukors, costs 3 less to play, so it'll be cheaper, and it's plus 200 continuously to all your Bakugan. So this card will definitely help out if you're able to bring it out early on. For flip effects or flip cards, we're playing Razor Wings. Put this card in your hand, acts as an extra card for sacrifice. We're also playing Stand Together, stops any non-Haos, and also this card can become free if you have Domination active as well. But, you know, stopping anything that's not Haos, it's definitely going to be stopping majority of Bakugan. We're also playing Heroic Inspiration, that is. 2 costs, very cheap. Draw a card for each hero you have in play. That's why we have multiple heroes. And we're also playing Halt Outsiders, which is simply a 3 cost for non-Haos Bakugan. For the main action cards, we're playing Stoic Shots. 3 copies of these are definitely really amazing. Definitely helping out the deck quite a bit here. Requires you to, well, lets you draw a card for 2 cost and Domination. If your Bakugan holds the most Bakukors, then you also get to draw 2 cards instead. Sorry, it was draw 1 card, but you can draw 2 cards if you have Domination active. Of course, for more B power gain, we're playing 2 copies here of Haos Laser, plus 4, and you get plus 800 B power. I think that's definitely going to be really good here to obviously overwhelm the opponent. We're also playing 1 Consort, attach a Bakukor from the field to an open Bakugan. Very good card, obviously giving you a lot of bonuses because of what we actually have here. And of course, we're also playing Whiteout. We're playing 3 copies of this, basically plus 3 damage to a Haos Bakugan. It's cheap, but mostly it acts also as an additional card for sacrifice. We're also playing Revitalize, +4 damage for each hero you have in play. We're playing Bone Defense, +700 B power. For 3 cost, it's much cheaper as well. As a result, we're playing 2 copies of those. And then we're playing Light Break and Light's Courage. These both actually go quite well together because +300 B power if it's Haos, +600 instead. And for 2 costs, very good. Same thing applies for this, +2, +400, or Domination, +800 instead. Both cards help in B power gain. So definitely quite nice here. We also have Luminous Armor, 2 copies of these, +900 towards a Haos Bakugan, and that's just huge. That's really amazing there. We're also playing a Dream Illusion, just +1100 B power, and to end things off, we're playing Cute Apocalypse, +500, and also if you have Domination, draw 3 cards. Very amazing. So basically we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. What else is there? 6, 7. So far 7, is it? Yep, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, so we have about 10 cards that increase the B power out of our 40 card deck. I don't know if that's enough for you guys, but I personally think that it is enough to help us win our battles and whatever we draw into. So when we win the battles, given we already have such high damage output, we'll pretty much be doing really well with this particular deck here. But I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile, and I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you next time.